Have you ever wondered what really happens when your third eye begins to open, and why life suddenly feels different in ways you can't explain? Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share may sound strange, but it holds the key to understanding one of the most mysterious spiritual awakenings. Third eye opening is not just a concept, it is an experience that shakes the foundation of your reality. The moment it begins, the world no longer feels the same. The ordinary turns extraordinary. What once seemed invisible suddenly makes its presence felt, and you start realizing that you are walking between two worlds, the seen and the unseen. One of the strangest things is your perception of time. Minutes may feel like hours, and hours may feel like seconds. This isn't just imagination. Your third eye is tuning into a higher dimension where time does not flow the way humans are taught to believe. You're no longer bound only to the physical clock. You're tasting eternity. Another strange shift is your dreams. They no longer feel like random pictures. They feel like journeys, messages, or even warnings. You wake up remembering details that stay with you, as if your soul is trying to speak to you from beyond the veil. Sometimes these dreams feel more real than waking life. As your third eye awakens, you might start feeling sudden waves of intuition. You just know things before they happen. You can sense people's intentions without them saying a word. What's strange is that this inner knowing feels so natural, yet so unexplainable. It's like your soul whispers truths that the mind can't fully grasp. You may also feel energy in new ways. Lights may appear brighter, sound sharper, and your body may feel tingles or vibrations for no clear reason. These aren't random sensations. Your third eye is expanding your awareness, letting you sense frequencies that most people are blind to. There's also the strange feeling of déjà vu, like you've lived a moment before, even though it's happening for the first time. This is not a glitch in your brain. It's your third eye showing you glimpses of the interconnected timeline of your soul. You're beginning to understand that nothing in the universe is truly random. Sometimes, this awakening makes you feel disconnected from normal life. The things that once entertained you suddenly feel empty. The conversations that once mattered seem shallow. It's strange, almost uncomfortable, because you realize you're outgrowing the old world while stepping into a new one. You may even notice seeing patterns, synchronicities, and signs everywhere, like repeating numbers, feathers, flashes of light, or perfect alignments that feel too specific to be coincidences. This strangeness is the universe confirming that your vision is expanding beyond physical sight. Another profound change is the way you feel emotions. It's not just about you anymore. You start feeling the collective energy around you. Sometimes it's overwhelming, but it's also a sign that your consciousness is connecting to a larger web of existence. You're no longer just an individual. You're a part of the cosmic whole. The third eye opening can also bring strange moments where you hear or sense guidance, almost like whispers that guide your choices. Some people call it higher self, others call it spirit guides. But deep down, you know it's truth flowing into you from beyond the physical plane. One of the most mysterious signs is the blurring of the veil. You may feel the presence of unseen energies around you. Sometimes it's comforting, sometimes it's startling. But these are not illusions. Your perception is stretching, and your eyes are beginning to notice what most people cannot see. You may also feel a strong pull towards solitude. This doesn't mean you're antisocial. It means your spirit is realigning. The noise of the outside world feels heavier, while silence feels nourishing. In silence, your third eye sharpens, and clarity begins to flood your mind like light. Another strange yet powerful thing is your relationship with truth. Lies become unbearable. Falsehoods are easier to detect. You crave authenticity because your third eye is wired for clarity, not illusion. Anything fake feels like poison to your soul. And perhaps the most profound strangeness is the feeling that you are remembering something ancient, something you always knew but somehow forgot. As the third eye opens, wisdom that was once buried within your soul begins to resurface, reminding you of your eternal nature. If you are experiencing these strange but powerful shifts, don't be afraid. It is a sacred sign. The opening of your third eye is not the end of your normal life. It is the beginning of your higher one. When your third eye is opening, one of the strangest things you may notice is that your sense of reality becomes fluid. Things you once thought were solid and permanent suddenly feel like shifting illusions. The walls around you, the roles people play, even the stories you've been told, all begin to feel like a stage in a greater play. The strangeness can be disorienting, but it is also liberating because you realize life is not as fixed as you were conditioned to believe. It is flexible, alive, and deeply connected to your consciousness. Another mysterious experience is the way your relationships change. Some people may suddenly feel drawn to you as if they sense something powerful about your presence, while others may drift away or even feel uncomfortable around you without knowing why. This is not coincidence. It is your energy shifting to a higher vibration, and only those aligned with your frequency will stay in your orbit. The strange part is that you don't even have to say or do anything. Your presence alone begins to act as a mirror that either awakens people or makes them run from their own truth. You may also find that technology, electronics, and even lights behave strangely around you. Devices may glitch, bulbs may flicker, and energy fields may react in unusual ways. While most people would call it coincidence, deep inside you sense that your rising frequency and heightened energy field are influencing your environment. The strange thing is that you are no longer just a participant in reality. You are a subtle creator of the reality that surrounds you. As your third eye awakens, your inner dialogue begins to shift. The constant noise of worry, fear, and doubt quiets down, and instead you hear a deeper voice within you that speaks in calm clarity. It may say only a few words, but those words carry the weight of universal truth. This is one of the strangest yet most powerful experiences. You realize that wisdom was always inside you, waiting for the right moment to be heard. Another unusual thing you may experience is the sensation of being watched, not in a fearful way, but in a way that makes you aware that you are never truly alone. Sometimes you may feel a presence in the room, a warmth near your shoulder, or a brush of energy as though unseen beings walk beside you. These strange experiences remind you that the spirit world is closer than you think, and that once your third eye opens, the veil between worlds becomes thinner than ever before. Stranger still is the way your body reacts. Your sleep patterns may change. You may feel energy buzzing at the center of your forehead or pressure at the crown of your head. At times you may feel surges of energy that move through your spine or tingling in your hands. These physical sensations are not random. They are signs that your energy centers are aligning with your third eye's awakening. The strange part is that the more you surrender to these shifts, the more natural they begin to feel. You may also notice that your creativity flows in new and unpredictable ways. Ideas come to you in flashes, solutions appear out of nowhere, and your imagination feels boundless. What is strange is that this creativity doesn't feel like it comes only from your mind. It feels as though it is flowing through you, as if you've tapped into a higher source of inspiration. The third eye opens the door to the universal mind, and once you step into it, the flow becomes unstoppable. Another strange but powerful experience is the loss of fear. Things that once terrified you no longer hold the same weight. You start to see through illusions of fear, realizing they were designed to keep you small. The third eye shines a light on these shadows, and once you see them clearly, they can no longer control you. This freedom feels strange at first, like walking without chains you didn't even realize you were wearing. And perhaps the strangest yet most beautiful part of this awakening is the feeling that you are being guided toward a higher purpose. You may not know exactly what it is yet, but you sense that every experience, every challenge, and every shift is part of a divine plan. The strangeness of life suddenly makes sense. You were never lost, you were being prepared. And now, with your third eye opening, you can finally see the signs lighting up the path before you. What is your opinion on this? Comment me below. I'd love to hear your truth. Don't forget to subscribe for more curious and divine insights. And if you're ready to dive deeper into spiritual mysteries, check out the video linked in the description. It carries something powerful you don't want to miss.